When you think about strategy, we kind of think that at the end of the day, there's probably 5 strategic objectives that every company has. And they kind of are all the same. How they achieve those objectives is obviously quite different. But you think every company wants to talk about profitability, they want to talk about growth, growing market share, growing in size. Obviously there's customer satisfaction and associate satisfaction. And then the other one, which may or may not, but was seen as a much more powerful driver, is community. We just worked with a group which I thought was fascinating, and one of their objectives is they put a certain amount of hours that each employee would contribute to the community, as well as a certain amount of money that they wanted to contribute in a 12-month period. Now, they didn't necessarily know how that would happen, but they set that as one of their annual objectives, and now started to set out strategically how to achieve that, and obviously that's pretty cool. And we're even seeing that right here in Las Vegas. Obviously, here in Las Vegas, you can't talk about Las Vegas without what Zappos is doing in the Downtown Project. We're just such big fans of what Tony and his team are now doing, because it's really bringing a part of Las Vegas that quite honestly had been forgotten about in some respects, and bringing it back to life, creating a whole new identity, a whole sense of community, and a sense of artistry that is really going to define Las Vegas in the future. Even for us here at SGEI, we're getting involved in our local community with the Shade Tree, which again focuses on homeless children and abused mothers that are finding themselves now displaced in the community. Whether or not that seems like something that you should be doing, the reality is it gives a lot of meaning to people in the workplace. It not only allows our associates to start to give back and create a whole extension of community involvement, but really says a lot about what the community means for you. Because let's face it, if your business is not focused on creating a community and sense of community, whether inside or out there in the real world, then quite honestly, you're missing out on one of the most important elements to drive not only your associate satisfaction, but also your personal satisfaction as well.